If you're a woman in your 40s or older and you're wondering, what am I here to do? All of a sudden you feel restless. You think you're going through a midlife crisis. You're wondering, is this all there is to life? If that is you, I feel your pain. I went through the same thing 5 years ago. You think it is a midlife crisis? But what if I tell you that it is God's divine appointment? He's given you that feeling of unfulfillment so that you can start seeking Him and becoming the woman that God has always created you to be. 5 years ago, my life was great. I had great friends, great family, my kids were thriving, my marriage was healthy. Everything was going well. We're financially stable. But all of a sudden, I just started feeling like, is this all there is to life? Eventually, I know my kids are going to start their own family. They're going to leave and move. And it's just going to be in my husband. And then eventually we'll retire. And then die. Leave this earth. And like, is that it? So then what I started doing was I started to search. I started to search like, okay, am I supposed to recreate myself? Am I supposed to just start a new business? Just started really searching outside of God instead of really searching God and getting to know Him. I would say I still spent time with Him more than I had ever done. But that 3 years, I felt like I was just in the wilderness. 3 years. I just felt like I wasted so much time searching outside of God that I just went in circles. It's just like over and over again, just like the Israelites in the wilderness. And then finally, after 3 years, I decided, okay, God, I am done searching. I am done chasing other things, thinking that, you have other plans for me, or I have a different life outside of the life that I'm living now. Instead, God, I'm just going to surrender it all. I'm not going to have any more motives. I'm going to clear my heart, and I'm just going to seek your face. I'm going to seek your will for me, and I want to grow in the Lord. I want to walk with you. Just like when Jesus was here, He walked with the Father. He said, I'm only doing what I see the Father doing. And I want to be that. And there are a lot of us who we think we love the Lord, and we do. But loving the Lord is not just Him sitting, in the corner, and we're just waiting for Him to bless our lives, bless our plans and our activities. He wants to commune with us. He wants to have a relationship with us and be in one, be one with Him. Really, that's where we find our fulfillment. In 2024, because that feeling of unfulfillment started in about the end of 2020, 2021, 22, 23, I was just going in circles. And 24, I'm like, I am done. I'm exhausted. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to be all in. I released all the dreams I had. I released all the plans I had for my life. And I'm just like, God, I surrender. I am done just washing my hands, in what God has for me, or what my relationship with God was kind of that way. I thought I was all in. I thought I would just really love the Lord. But I really, truthfully, I was not all in. I just wanted Him to just bless me. I was not submerged all in. It was just sprinkler, I would just wash my hands with a little bit of God, instead of just diving in fully, completely, and just say, God, you take over. I will yield to you instead of you yielding to me, and just bless my activities here and there, and just God. It was just a shallow, just very surface relationship. And in 2024, I'm very impulsive by nature. If I plan of something, I just want to just do it. If I want to travel, I'm booking my ticket already. And 2024, I said, God, I would like to go to the Philippines. Can I go to the Philippines? The Lord said, no, it's not time. I said, okay, I'll wait. 2025, I said again, God, it had been 10 years since last I had seen my grandma, and she was turning 89 years old. And I said, God, can I go and see my grandma? God said yes. And I'm telling you this because earlier on, my whole life was I just ran my life. I ran my life. I planned everything. I did everything without really consulting to God. Everything was just done by me instead of just yielding my life. Like, God, is this something you want me to do? Can I do this? Or do you want me to do this? That's what it should be. If we really want our life to be in alignment with God, even the littlest to the biggest decisions of our lives, we should involve God. He should have the say. When God said, you can go to the Philippines, I went for about 2 weeks. My, purpose to go was to just see family there. My grandma, she raised me. But what ended up happening there was I ended up preaching. I ended up sharing the good news of Jesus Christ. And by the time I left, there were about 250 people that gave their life to the Lord. And right then, I knew exactly what I am supposed to do. Yielding to God, surrendering my life to Him, has given me clarity of what I'm supposed to do in my life, what He's called me to do. And I'm sharing this with you because you are not alone. You are not going through a midlife crisis. God has a plan and a purpose for you. And maybe you're just not fully surrendered. You have not fully surrendered your life to the Lord. You have not given it all to Him. And don't worry, once you give it all to Him and you finally give Him authority of your life, of yourself, of your decisions, of your family, everything, all the messes you've created, He will put everything in order. All you have to worry about is chasing the Lord, that making sure that you're right with Him and that you are all in for Him, that you are finding and you are seeking Him wholeheartedly. He is a good God who only has good things for His people, for His children. This God who created everything, and it takes eternity to get to know Him. That's why He wants us to be in eternity with Him, because that's really how long it takes to get to know this God who's so sovereign and so powerful, yet He stooped down and became pretty much a servant to all. Jesus, He stripped Himself off of kingship, came down to earth so that He could retrieve the key to the kingdom, and He could bring the kingdom here. So we want to be kingdom citizens, God's people, God's children. And I'm excited for you. Start searching Him. Don't search outside of God. Just be all in. Remove any motives, any selfish plans, and just seek Him and just be all in for Him. And let Him guide you. Let Him envelop you with His presence, and just let Him embed His fullness in you. And I can guarantee you, He will give you clarity. He will make you fulfill who He's created you to become, the woman you've always He's designed you to. He's designed you to be. You are well loved. He has great plans for you. You have a great future. I hope this has helped. I was praying to the Lord last night. I said, God, what do you want me to share with these women? He's reminded me of that time when I felt like I was going through the wilderness. I was going through midlife crisis. It's a gift. It is a gift. And so just start surrendering it all to Jesus and let Him work on you. The Lord will reveal to you things about yourself that are not in alignment with Him. And so don't be offended. Just be open to His plans and to His discipline, because eventually you're going to be serving people that He's assigned for you to serve, and you want to be healed. You want to be ready, and you want to make sure that you don't hurt people because you have not fully surrendered. You have not let Him discipline you. So be open, engage with Him, and just be willing. Have a willing heart. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in, and watch out for the next videos. Have a great day.